சொல்லி அழைத்தால் நீ வருவாயோ எளியேன் என்றனே இனிது ஆட்கொள்ள சொல்லி அழைத்தால் நீ வருவாயோ எளியேன் என்றனை இனிது ஆட்கொள்ள சொல்லி அழைத்தால் நீ வருவாயோ. Namaskaram and welcome to Swara Raka's YouTube channel. Thank you for joining me today in episode 14 as we explore Carnatic music and in the process build and educate Rasika. In the past few episodes we've been talking about compositions and composers. In continuation with that, today we will talk about the other composers that have had a great influence in the Kalpita Sangeetam. Composers can be classified under three categories, mainly pre-Trinity, Trinity composers and post-Trinity. Pre-Trinity composers come from the time before the 19th century. Composers like Purandaradasa, Annamacharya, Jayadeva all fall under that category. And after their time, there are many composers that have contributed to the vast Kalpita Sangeetam. Some of the later composers are Sri Subbarama Dikshitar, Sri Mahavaidyanath Iyer, Sri Dharmapuri Subbaraya Iyer, Sri Tiruvattriyur Tyaga Iyer, Sri Mysore Vasudevachar, Sri Papanashram Sivan, Sri Neelakanta Sivan, Sri Patnam Subramanya Iyer, to name just a few. Let us take a quick look at some of the life histories of these post-Trinity composers and their contributions. Subbarama Dikshitar lived between the time 1839 and 1906. He was the grandson of Muthuswami Dikshitar's brother Baluswami Dikshitar. He was trained in music, Sanskrit and literature from a very young age. He authored a book by the name Sangeeta Sampradaya Pradarshini in the year 1904. This book, Sangeeta Sampradaya Pradarshini, authored by Sri Subbarama Dikshitar, is valued as a very important guide for musicologists and serves as a guide for many of the compositions of Sri Muthuswami Dikshitar. Sri Patnam Subramanya Iyer hails from the Tanjavur district of Tamil Nadu. He lived between the time 1845 and 1902. He learned music under Manambu Chavadi Venkata Subba Iyer and has composed over 100 kritis in languages like Telugu, Sanskrit and Tamil. Many of his compositions are popular. He also composed many Thana Varnams and Pada Varnams. For example, Yavari Bodha in the Ragam Abhogi. Yavari Bodha Nahavi Ni. Other popular compositions include Mariveradi in the Ragam Shanmugapriya. Mariveradi Kevaraya Rama Mariveradi Kevaraya Rama Mati Mati Kini Telupavalena Mariveradi. Moving on, let us take a quick look at Sri Papanashram Sivan's life history. He lived between the time 1890 and 1973. He hails from a small district in Tanjavur called Polaham, and he learned music from Noorani Mahadeva Bhagavatar and Samba Bhagavatar. He has composed more than 2,500 songs which are popular, and he has also composed for many of the theatrical productions as well. Other popular compositions include நான் ஒரு விளையாட்டு பொம்மையா இந்த ராகம் நவரச கன்னடா, நான் ஒரு விளையாட்டு பொம்மையா ஜெகன் நாயகியே உமையே உந்தனிரு. While talking about the post-Trinity composers, I think it is also important to talk about the current composers as well, who have written many compositions and have lived during the 21st century. To start with, we'll take a quick look at one of the greatest musicians of all times, Sri Lalgudi Jayaraman. He hails from the town Lalgudi and he was initiated into music and was under the guidance of Sri Rama Iyer. Sri Lalgudi Jayaraman lived between the time 1930 and 2013. Sri Lalgudi is one of the most popular violinists of our times. Sri Lalgudi Jayaraman created a niche of his own and style that was very unique for his style of violin bowing. He is very popular for weaving rhythmical patterns in many of the kritis. It is so seamless that both a common rasika and a stalwart will be able to enjoy it the same way. He has composed many compositions like Padavarnams, Kritis, Tillanas, Ragamalikas and many more. Let us take a quick look at some of the compositions. This is a composition in the ragam Mohana Kalyani. It is a Padavarnam. நாயகா வந்தேமை ஆளவல்லமை கல்தேமை காத்திடுவாய். Another Tillana by Sri Lalgudi Jayaraman would be Takata Janudim Tata Janudim Tadim Tirana Dirana Dirana Takata Janudim Tata Janudim Tadim. When talking about composers, it is also important to talk about some of the female composers we've had over the times. In recent times, we have Srimati Ambujam Krishna, who lived between the time 1917 and 1989 and has composed over 600 kritis. She learned music under the guidance of Sri Karikudi Ganeshan and Madurai Ganesha Bhagavatar and has many compositions to her credit. Many of her compositions were set to tune by leading musicians like Sri T. N. Seshagopalan, Sri V. V. Sadagopan, and Dr. S. Ramanathan. Let us take a quick look at some of the compositions by Srimati Ambujam Krishna. வழி பார்த்திருந்தேன் வருவாயென்றும் வழி பார்த்திருந்தேன் வாராதேனோ ரகுநந்தனா நீ வருவாய். In continuation with the female composers, it gives me immense pleasure, pride, privilege and honor to mention my Guru's name, Srimati Suguna Purushothaman. Suguna Mami is a musician par excellence and has achieved great heights in the highest form of Kalpana Sangeetam, which is performing the Ragam, Thanam and Pallavi in very intricate thalams and also while putting two different thalams at the same time. She lived between the time 1941 and 2015. Srimati Suguna Mami learned from many stalwarts and she came under the guidance of Sri Musri Subramania Iyer and stayed under his guidance for a very long time. She has composed many compositions. She has composed many Padavarnams, Ragamalikas, Kritis, and Tilanas and Javalis as well. And she has also composed many songs in rare thalams like Lakshmisam, Chaturmukha, and Viloma Kandachapu. Mami was interested in composing from a very young age, and one of her early compositions was in the Ragam Atana, a composition on Sri Tyagaraja, Kanden Kanden. Kanden 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 Ayyatrine Kanture Parava Kaveri Karayil Emperuma Tyagaraja Swami Kanden Kanden Kanden. One of her initial creations was a ragam called Hamsa Lata, which takes Hamsadvani in the Arohanam and has Latangi in the Avarohanam. The song is Kripa Joda. Kripa Joda Samayamama Kamakshama Kripa Joda Samayamama. And she's also composed many songs that are appreciated by both Rasikas and stalwarts alike. Rama Bhakta Hanuman, Shri Rama Bhakta Hanuman, Avanama Meshwalli Dudipovari Rama Bhakta Hanuman. Moving on, while talking about compositions, it is also important to talk about the signatures used by the composers. Signatures are a way to identify the compositions. The first type of signature or mudra is a Vageyakara mudra, which is the signature of the composer. There are two types of Vageyakara mudras. The first one is Swanama mudra, where they use their own name like Sri Tyagaraja, Sri Jayadeva and Sri Purandaradasa. Itara Nama is using another name. For example, Muthuswami Dikshidhar, who goes by Guru Guha, and Veena Kuppayar and his son Tiruvuttiyu Tyagayar use the word Gopaladasa in their compositions. Other type of mudra is the Raga mudra, where the name of the Ragam appears in the composition. Many of Muthuswami Dikshidhar's compositions have Raga mudra in them. Just like the Raga mudra, there are also Thala mudras, where the Thalam is also mentioned in the composition. Other types of mudras include Acharya mudra. Ponnaya Pillai in his composition Maya Tita Swarupini in the Ragam Maya Madagole mentions his guru Sri Muthuswami Dikshidhar. Other mudras include a Rasa mudra, where the composer talks about the mood or emotion of the composition. In an example, by composition of Sri Tyagaraja, Shantamu Leka in the Ragam Sama goes like this, which emote Karuna Rasam or compassion. Shantamu Leka Saukyamu Ledu. There are also Sthalam mudras, where the composer mentions the sthalam or their visit to a particular temple, and compositions based on those temples or deities have the name in all of their compositions. Many of the group kritis by Muthuswami Dikshidhar, like the Panchalinga Sthala kritis, and compositions by Sri Tyagaraja like the Kovur Pancharatna kritis on Kovur Sundareshwarar. One such example would be in the Ragam Sahana, E Vasudha goes like this. There are also Chakra Mudra, Graha Mudra and Linga Mudra. The Chakra Mudra in many of the Muthuswami Dikshidhar's Devi Kritis, it talks about what chakra it is based on. And Linga Mudras include many of the Lingams like the Panchalinga Sthala Kritis. It talks about that. Many of the Graha compositions include which graha it is based on, the Navagraham, the 9 planets, a Raja Mudra, where a composer, if he was associated with a particular patron during their time, would mention their names as well. Arunagirinathar, in his Tirupugal, Adala Sera Narada, mentions the Emperor of Vijayanagaram in one of the lines. And that brings us to the end of episode 14. I hope you found that interesting and informative. We will talk more about Carnatic music and especially about the other musical form, which is the Kalpana Sangeetam, in our next episode, and I hope you will join me for that next time. Thank you and Namaskaram.